backstretch, we also need you away from the fence. That includes those of you by the billboard coming out of turn number 2. We need everybody to please back away from the fence on the back straightaway. We appreciate your cooperation. Caution lights out, set for the green flag, and the chalk stripe over in turn number 4. The next time by Carson Macedo and David Gravel from the front row. Sam Hayford, even Landon Myers in row 2. James McFadden, Brent Marks, Logan Schuhart, Brandon Ramer, Casey Kane, Chad Trout, Lucas Wolf, Aaron Bollinger, and Cameron Smith. 13 drivers to go, 8 laps in the case number 1 engine oil heat race here. Fighting for the bottom of the speedway. David Gravel's got the lead, but Macedo Thomas at the inside to take trouble behind him. James McFadden got sideways, got tagged by Casey Kane, and the caution flag will wave. And James McFadden now looks like he's headed to the Federated Car Care Work Center in the Roth Motorsports number 83. So that car gets sideways. Casey Kane got into him in the Caravan Trailers number 9. We'll see if Kane goes to that Federated Car Care Work Center as well. Once again, we'll take a look at the replay on the big screen, and you can see McFadden losing the handle there, and no place for Casey Kane to go. Some pretty heavy contact there. Amazingly, everybody able to keep going, but again, jumbled up a bunch of cars there, and we bring out the caution flag. Also understand there was some debris on the speedway over in corner number 4 from the contact. So the 2-minute clock is running for James McFadden in the Federated Car Care Work Center. So we'll stay under yellow flag conditions while Rough Enterprises crew goes to work to try to get James McFadden back out for the restart. He would have to do so at the rear of the field. 1 minute down, 1 minute remaining in that Federated Car Care Work Center for James McFadden. McFadden already a World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series feature winner this season. That came at Volusia Speedway Park. Like the repairs have been completed. James McFadden now trying to negotiate his way back to the staging lane to refire the number 83 and rejoin the field for the case number 1 engine oil heat race. Multi-time World Series Sprint Car Champion in Australia set to return to battle in the case number 1 engine oil heat race. McFadden trying to kind of steer that car back and forth a little bit, make sure it will respond to his input as the caution lights go out and we get set for green flag action once again. One more time, Carson Macedo and David Gravel from the front row. Side by side battle for the lead. Again, Gravel trips up the Schuhart for the 4th position. Got the car crossed up in corner number 4, and then Chad Trout with no place to go. Heavy contact. The driver out of Sunnyvale, Texas. We are under caution with 3 laps complete and 5 laps remaining in the case number 1 engine oil heat race. We'll look at the replay here on the big screen. Just up over the cushion, loses the handle, nearly able to save it, but the car comes to a stop, and then again Chad Trout with no place to go. Right rear to the front end of the 15H, breaking the front axle on Hafer Keep's machine.
Your attention fans, we have some low E basket winners here. You can get down to the stage to claim your baskets. Tammy Mann, Mason Shaw, and Mickey Forey. Mickey Forey, Mason Shaw, Tammy Mann. You can report to the, pick up your low E baskets down at the stage area. You can do so right now.
Understand Cameron Smith with a potential fuel leak on the 3019 car, stopping on the outside of the racetrack in corner number 2. Sam Hafer keeps car on the wrecker, headed back to the pit area.
Just gotta stay low. Can't wash up the track.
David Gravel, the leader in car
both sides, really.
2, second to 41 of Carson Macedo. Landon Myers third in the 1M.
Roll the bottom.
1S of Logan Schuhart, and that will move Brent Marks into the 5th and final transfer spot in car number 19.
David passed Macedo on the
6th,
top.
Brandon Raymour 7th, Chad
Here,
Trout 8th,
through
Lucas
4,
Wolf 9th,
but
Aaron
he was just
Bollinger
fucking
in
ripping
10th.
it. And he's washing too far up, like he's
Then we're down
getting
to the
into the
infield.
shit.
Well, guess we won't go
pretty
down to the
sketchy up
infield.
there.
Thought we had Chase Rodman there for a moment. Caution lights are out. We come to the green flag in the Seafoam restart zone. Single file formation at the cone on the front stretch. 3 laps down to 5 laps to go. Back to green flag racing conditions. Logan Schuhart trying to continue his charge from row number 4. Of James McFadden, suspect maybe that the result of the earlier damage sustained in the opening lap accident. So the case number 1 engine oil heat race has not been kind to James McFadden.
Right front. Yeah, it just fell off. Flipped his dick off. Huh?
5 laps
It looked
now
like it
in the
just fell
books,
off.
3 laps to go in that opening heat race. David Gravel maintains the race lead. Carson Macedo runs 2nd. Logan Schuhart now in 3rd, Landon Myers 4th, and Brent Marks in 5th. Those drivers in transfer positions, followed by Casey Keene restarting 6th, Brandon Raymour 7th, Lucas Wolf in 8th, Chad Trout in 9th, and Aaron Bollinger running 10th. Close-up view of the left front wheel flying away from the Roth Enterprises number 83. You can tell when James McFadden came out of the Federated Car Care Work Center earlier in this one. He wasn't quite sure about the front end on that one. He was kind of rolling the wheel back and forth and trying to see if the car would respond to his steering input. So perhaps some suspicion that there was damage that they couldn't repair down in the pits before coming back out. So James McFadden's car about to be picked up by the wrecker on the inside of corner number 3. downstairs to Chase Rodman.
That John, we talked about right there before the heat races got going, how imperative it would be for these guys that did not get a good qualifying lap in to make their way through the field in these heat races. And the heat races, like we talked about, it's 6 rows deep. How about Shore? You talked about him a few minutes ago. From the 7th starting spot up into 3rd, and actually has a great shot at making the dash. The track, we talked about it as well, that it is in good shape, full passing here in these heat races. And both ends are good right now. We saw Schuhart make the pass there on Landon Myers around the outside in 3 and 4. Got by, I want to say, Casey Kane.
Everybody that goes up top just spins the tires.
Track's in good shape, and Schuhart is making his way forward. Don't be surprised if he's in the dash spot here in a moment.
Shark Racing here this evening at the Lincoln Speedway. A 3-car effort with Landon Myers joining the fold in car number 1. And we had quite the battle with Logan Schuhart for that 3rd position. And Landon Myers, I think one of those guys that flies under the radar, doesn't race very often, but that car is usually fairly fast when we do see it. In limited appearances with the World of Outlaws last year, qualified for multiple features.
Motherfuckers are gonna run out of fuel.
Looks like the lineup is correct for the upcoming single file restart in the Seafoam restart zone at the cone on the front stretch. Again, 5 in the books and 3 laps to go. James McFadden, 12th to 15H of Sam Hafertein, 13th to 39T of Cameron Smith. Brent Marks making his way